Hello there, everyone. I'm Dresden, and welcome back to another episode of Demos, just another demo that we're playing. Today we're going to be playing Back to Drive, a new game coming out hopefully this year that I saw, and I'm kind of looking forward to playing. So we're going to be playing it for a bit today and seeing what's going on. Now, before we start, I did turn the music volume down. I'll turn the actual volume up a little more, but I turned the music volume all the way down. So there is going to be music in some parts of the game that we can't hear. Let's go ahead and hit up a new game. So this game, welcome to 2094. All right. Oh, cinematic. They say people once lived here for pleasure. Now Earth is strictly business, and you're here to fulfill a contract. Welcome to the end of the world. Oh, that looks cool, dude. Look at the moon. Your new home. This is where the real fun begins. Looks stunning, right? Well, almost. I bet you can revive this legend before it sinks into the floor. Everything you need is already here scattered in the sands, and some things coming post-release. Okay. Watch your back as closely as your oil levels. Have left you some supplies. Cool. So this is made by a single developer, which is kind of exciting. And it looks a lot like The Long Drive, which is a game that I did a 27 episode series on for the channel. So it's very cool. Before we do this, let's turn up the graphics. Oh man. Oh man. Hold on, give me a sec. Alright, our graphics are turned up. So we got our graphics up, resolution is up, graphics are all the way up, as high as we can get it. Now, the game should look pretty dang good. I mean, it already looked pretty good. So, this reminds me a lot of The Long Drive. This is gonna be fun. What are we, alright, what are we doing here? Why is it just running away on its own? There we go. The Long Drive, except we have to build an engine. This is gonna be fun. Whoa! Oh, fun! Oh, it's physics-based. Haha, cool. Oh, cool. Alright, well, I'm assuming we gotta take this with us. Take some stuff with us. We don't have a trunk. You know what? I'll leave it for now. Now, first thing I'm going to do is build the engine. This is going to be just a great process. Let's see what we can do here. I'm gonna build this. I'm going to probably time-lapse it for you guys a little bit, and then I'll be back. Now, while I'm building the engine, I've got some time to tell you guys about some points of me building the engine that I don't think I mention later on in the video. So, to start, building the engine, fairly intuitive. You kind of need to know a bit about cars to build it. You don't need to know tons about cars. I do mention later on, it would be nice if there was a tutorial or a manual or something on how to build it. You kind of just have to hold the parts around where they go and then press E and they snap into place. They'll light up like in a green highlight. You can probably see it in the time lapse a little bit. That just lets you know that they go there. You can see all the bolts sticking out. I talk about that later. Don't worry. But yeah. I think one of the big things in this game is going to be finding parts that are good, because a part in the engine is going to go bad, and you're going to have to fix it, and that's going to be a pain. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. Alright, everybody. So, I've been building this engine for about half an hour, and I don't think I can progress farther. Now, this game is fun. Is there a place that I can sleep? Let's go up. Is there a bed up here? Oh, let's go. Okay, so, like I said, I've been playing this game for apples. Oh, meat. Fun. Oh, you can cook. There's a lot to this game. There's a lot to like. I think it will be fun. However, I do not think it is possible in its current form. I slept and the night didn't go away. I don't think it's possible to actually complete this in the game's current form. I think it's got a bit of work to do. First off, these bolts in the engine, and there's bolts under here as well. Cannot bolt them. Cannot bolt them in. I have tried every wrench. I have tried to press E to interact, both the click buttons, nothing. And that comes to my first big kind of criticism, is that as far as I can tell, there is no tutorial. And I know a good amount about cars. This is coming from someone that, I built the engine. No tutorial is going to be a big turn off for a lot of people. And especially in a demo, I kind of want a tutorial to kind of know how to play the game in its current form. And unfortunately, we don't have that on top of that, these intake pipes, can't find where they go. I'm assuming they go on the front of this, so I'm not concerned with that, but I can't get this on there. Won't go on. Don't know why it won't go on. I'm assuming it's got something to do with bolts and whatever this piece is. This piece has no name. It sure looks like a spark plug to me. And I'm sure you're saying, it's a spark plug, but where the spark plugs go, then why can't I do that? Why can't I put it where the spark plugs go? But I can put it here, floating on the front. Just floating there. Same with this. Water pump. Where's the water pump go? It goes wherever you want it to. At least it did. So I need to take this off to put the water pump on. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Now I bet this piece can't go on then. No, it's one or the other. And that water pump is just kind of there. So if you move the engine crane, here's the water pump. It's connected to the engine somehow. So that's a little bit of an issue. On top of that, yeah, of course, I cannot get the bolts in. There definitely should be a tutorial or an instruction book on how to build the engine. And a little bit like controls, because it says, you know, F to use, E to grab. Okay, this is a size 19. This is huge, so it's probably for down here. Well, I press E and clicks, doesn't do anything. And if I press F, it throws it. Well, okay, there's small bolts. Let's grab the smallest wrench. Also, I think it's kind of funny more than anything, but I threw a wrench. Whoa, that was weird. My controls become reversed when I look down. I threw a wrench down this crack. A little strange. Even these like small little bolts here, can't fasten them down. Cannot with any of the interact buttons, and F just throws the wrench. So I don't know what to do there. I just discovered another issue as well, where sometimes if you're holding something and you try to go to the right in the direction of it, it looks like it pushes you to the left. Like this is me going left, this is me going right. So that's weird. Also, you throw stuff at this and sometimes it goes pinging off into the distance. Now, on top of those criticisms, at the moment, I can't really think of anything else to say. It does look like it's going to be a fun game, and I am definitely still going to try it out once it comes out. Depending on the price, I think I will pick it up. Like, I can't get the front bumper on. That might be because there's no engine in there. Let's try to get some door panel on. Door right. The right door. Can we get that on? Yes. So, all right. Just a couple of little small things. This is definitely a big thing, though. These not having a name and not going anywhere besides where the water pump goes. Also, I'd say a big problem. And a tutorial is definitely necessary. Especially if you're trying to get new players into the game. I would say a tutorial is important. But yeah, other than that, I mean, it's a really cool idea. It's a lot like The Long Drive, which if you didn't watch me play The Long Drive, I know it's come a long way since I last played it a few years ago, but I have a 27 episode series on it, somewhere around 27 episodes, I think, on that game. So go check that out if you do want to see that. But yeah, I will check this game out again. Oh, there's new ignition coils here. Interesting. And there were new camshafts as well. So there's stuff dotted around that's kind of cool. Is this a rear bumper? Rear bumper trim. Okay, well, that's not the actual rear bumper. Anyway, though, that is going to be all from me for this game. If you did enjoy it, do let me know. If you have any things to leave in the comments, maybe there are controls that I'm missing. I did go to the input, and this is all of the inputs. So I pressed E, I pressed F. P does make you go P. Haha. It's very much The Long Drive in that sense. But I tried everything that I could, and I couldn't get it to work. I was really looking forward to driving, though, so it's kind of a shame. I think the vehicle will look cool as well from the shape of it. I mean, it's an old Charger almost, but with a more like Ford Pinto back, gold rims on a blue car. I mean, with green side skirts, green nuns. Green nuns. Definitely side skirts, though. A couple little criticisms I have, but I mean, I'm excited to play it when it comes out. So it is on my wish list. Once it does come out, you'll most likely see me cover it. As long as I remember to, because that's another big thing. But yeah. I hope y'all enjoyed. And until next time, this has been Dresden. Stay tuned for more, not only automotive games, but demos as well. I've got some more demos coming, and some other different games. So stay tuned. But yeah, till next time, this has been Dresden here on Return to Drive, or Back to Drive. Sorry, not Return to Drive. I'm thinking of the Minecraft achievement, Return to Sender. Back to Drive. And goodbye. All right, now a little like post subscript here. I went ahead and assembled the vehicle all the way just to see what it would look like, and it does look very cool indeed. Definitely heavy Dodge Charger vibes going on here, specifically with the back. Check out that Dodge rear end. Like, yeah. Mustang sides. This is very Mustang reminiscent. Looks very cool. This is my thumbnail setup. So you guys definitely saw this in the thumbnail. Now, I figured that we would come outside because it's daytime and take a look around. This is a little garage. Kind of neat. But then, check this out. Is there anything behind the garage? I actually didn't try to go behind the garage. No. But there's this wall. And this wall follows all the way around. So, this demo is specifically building the engine, which is broken. I did watch some other person play it, and he was able to get the screws in. I cannot, however. So, I don't know what button I'm missing, what's going on. I don't know. But if you walk up to the wall, maybe I need to... Hold on. Let me get back. Let me restart the game. Because I might have messed it up, because I've already done it. So, let me try again. All right. We are loading back into the game. Before we get there, here's all this stuff in the beginning. It's pretty cool. Made by a single developer. I mean, it's good for what it is. It's fairly intuitive. It's just difficult. Whew. All right, we're back in. All right, and we're down here. Now it looks like it might be nighttime. Sure is, but we're gonna try this anyway. There you go. Coming soon in future updates, adventures across the wastelands await, where you will have to find ways to fund your car build to enter races or carry out special corporate assignments. If you enjoy the project, please add this to your wish list. It really helps the development. And then there's some screenshots of kind of what it's been looking like, and it looks pretty cool. I'm assuming they'll add different vehicles into the game. I'm assuming they'll add a bunch of other things into the game as well. But this is simply the demo of building the car, which, by the way, I hit continue, and I don't know where it's saved, but this is an interesting spot. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. Like I said earlier, stay tuned for more, and for more of this game as well, once it does fully come out. I am sure we will be playing it, because it's a game that is pretty up my alley, and I'm pretty excited for. So, yeah. Until next time, let's drink a nice Coke. Man. All right. Goodbye.